U.S., we are in dialogue with them for a bilateral trade agreement.
Indian Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal has said that trade talks with the United States are ongoing. Listen in.
As we continue to have newer trading arrangements with the European Union, with Chile, Peru, New Zealand, a second tranche of Australia and Oman, all of these are FTAs on the anvil. We already completed Mauritius, Australia's first tranche, the four-nation EFTA bloc, UK, UAE. Lots have happened, lots more to go. But all of the US, we are in dialogue with them for a bilateral trade agreement.
The Indian minister's comments coming just days after Washington doubled tariffs on some of the Indian goods imported to the United States as a punitive measure over the purchase of Russian oil. The new duty came on top of Trump's earlier 25% tariffs and has driven the total levies as high as 50% on key exports, including garments, gems and jewelry, footwear, sporting goods, furniture, chemicals, and these are now among the highest tariff rates imposed by the United States and on par with Brazil and China. Despite 5 rounds of negotiations, India and America have so far failed to strike a deal that would lower tariffs to around 15%, similar to agreements Washington has reached with Japan, South Korea, the European Union. Despite the tariff tensions, both sides have kept the doors open. President Trump has also said that India offered to cut tariffs. In a social media post on Monday, Trump said that India offered to reduce its tariffs on American goods to zero without saying when the concession was made. And while New Delhi has said talks are still on, the Indian government is yet to officially respond to Trump's specific remarks. There are no formal talks taking place between the trade negotiators at the moment. But New Delhi and Washington have kept informal communication channels open, reportedly. Trump's latest post may signal that the United States also remains open to trade talks, and some see it as an attempt on Trump's part to walk back on his earlier hardened stance on India. The pressure is on Washington. Photos from the SCO summit showing Putin, Modi and Xi Jinping's bonhomie making headlines around the world. In China, Prime Minister Modi and Vladimir Putin spoke for nearly an hour and also inside Putin's limousine. The two leaders are set to continue talks when Putin visits India later this year. And with this display of friendship, Prime Minister Modi has sent out a clear message to Washington, a message that surely must have got the Trump team thinking about its next move on India. Remember, India was among the first to open trade talks with the Trump administration, with the US President and Prime Minister Modi agreeing to seal a bilateral deal by the end of this year. India even went the extra mile, making early concessions, offering to slash tariffs on industrial goods, from auto components to pharmaceuticals, down to zero. But that was conditional, only if the US reciprocated. Alas, Washington did not. Instead, the Trump administration slapped unfair tariffs on India, and here we are. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.